Now, I wished it were better. That's just one of those things. Is with football being a contact sport, you just don't know from week to week who you're going to have. Basically, you're hoping that through all the work you do in the weight room and all the other little things that you do, the little intangible things that you put into place in your program, that it's basically an injury deterrent. But for whatever reason, this year's just been one of them years, and you just cope with it and realize there's a defining purpose behind it all. You just try to realize that one man's departure is another man's opportunity, which seems to be the motto of the season, I think, for all the kids that have been hurt. But we'll do our best and prepare our kids the best we know how, and let them go out and try to compete on Friday. The thing about it, with it being a rivalry game, you would like to think that our kids, regardless of who we put on the field, are going to go out and compete and represent Ozark High School and our community to the best of their ability. And if they can do that and go out and compete at the highest level they possibly can, then as a coaching staff, we can, can only be, exceptionally pleased with that effort. And so that's sort of what we're hoping. And like I said, as the week progresses, we'll know more by Wednesday or Thursday if we're going to have some kids that are considered right now questionable or doubtful. We'll know by Wednesday or Thursday if they can even go, and if they can't, then we're going to be putting a lot of young kids on the field that'll be getting their first taste of the rivalry from a varsity perspective. Now, like I said, I know their quarterback and obviously their tailback are two very well seasoned veteran type kids that do a good job for them. And they've got their offensive lineman, the raw kid, really sticks out on defense, and offensively they run behind them a lot. So they do some good things. They've got a good base of talent that they've got, and they're spread through, sporadically throughout their offense and defense, and you can't key on just one guy. So I mean, they've got a multitude of guys that you have to keep in perspective to know that if you don't go out and do your job on either side of the ball, then the results can be bad. So we got to go out and play well and keep all those guys in check.
Victory.
Keys of victory is that we once again got to try to find a way to keep their offense off the field. They do good things, and with their defense as good as they are, we've got to be as sound as they've ever been this season in terms of executing plays and trying to move the chains and giving our kids an opportunity to be successful. And that's sort of what we're doing. And plus, also the turnover ratio is very huge, the turnover game, and we can't afford to turn the ball over. And we're hoping at some point in time, maybe during the night, we'll get a few breaks here or there and see what happens.